Welcome. This is the July 2025 monthly update from Flying Pig Games. This is going to be a short but sweet monthly update with some important information, top of which being on July 22nd, we're going to be launching the Old School Tactical Volume 5 Battle for France 1940 Kickstarter. If you haven't already followed that pre-launch page, make sure you follow it in the description below. Make sure you watch until later in this video because I'm going to tell you guys a new way that we're going to get more deals for more people on this Kickstarter. So we're actually going to be getting rid of that first 3 backers get the game for $1, and we're going to be doing something new so that more people get a way better deal and a way better discount. Also in this video, we're going to talk about the Rock of Chickamauga 65. I'm going to give you some YouTube channel updates, including a schedule for this month. We're going to talk about the YouTube newsletter that I sent out via email, the Old School Tactical Volume 5 Kickstarter, YAS 16, and then a reminder about some conventions. So if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and share these videos. It really helps us out. Thank you. All right, so a quick YouTube channel update. We are still doing well. We're getting new subscribers. Watch time is up. Views are up as well. So thank you guys for that. Thank you for sharing our videos. I've noticed we've been getting a lot of comments. I really appreciate that. I believe that that's kind of a new thing with the YouTube algorithm is that they're promoting more videos with more comments. So the more that you interact with the video and I try to interact back, the more the video is pushed through the old YouTube algorithm. So thank you. So here's the YouTube schedule for the month. The first week, we're going to be doing the monthly update, which I know is coming a day late. Sorry about that. Also this week, which is going to be week 2, we have an interview with Shane Logan about his game, Old School Tactical Volume 5. For those of you who don't know, Shane Logan, he is an incredible designer, and he designed the entire Old School Tactical series. And then on top of that, he's an artist. So he does all the art for Old School Tactical Volume 5, in addition to some of our other games and games for other companies. He's quite prolific and a really interesting person, so I wouldn't miss this interview if I was you. Week 3, I'm going to do a Kickstarter preview for Old School Tactical Volume 5. And then week 4, I'm not really sure. I'm open to some ideas. So if you want to leave a comment below, give me some ideas for maybe some videos that I could do. Speaking of YouTube, for those of you who subscribe to our email mailing list, which is quite a few, like thousands of people, if you're not already signed up for our email, go ahead and go to our website, which is www.flyingpiggames.com. And if you scroll down on that homepage, there's a place to enter in your email address and we can put you on our newsletter. Additionally, when you sign up for that newsletter, you're going to get a 5% off coupon for our website as a thank you for signing up. And we will add you to our newsletter. It'll give you all kinds of important updates, behind the scenes looks at all kinds of things, and just kind of all kinds of cool information. So if you're not already on that email subscription list, please go ahead and sign up for it. So last week, I sent out a newsletter to our email subscribers asking if anybody had any experience with editing videos, filming videos, doing different types of videos for our channel. I probably wasn't super clear. We're interested in working with other reviewers, of course. So I appreciate those of you who have reached out. But I was really looking for someone to assist in the videos that I do with the channel. This is one of the things I really like doing the YouTube channel, but it does eat up quite a bit of our time. And I'm also trying to coordinate shipments and fulfillment, sending stuff to the printer, doing all the things you have to do with a publishing company. So outsourcing some of this YouTube work to someone else who was knowledgeable with editing videos, filming videos, and knowledgeable within the war game industry and other game styles of play, and then that could create some content for our channel. That was really what I was looking for. So if you are interested in that, please email staff@flyingpiggames.com and Tracy will get you hooked up with the right people so that we can start talking about coordinating that. Thank you in advance. Okay, Rock of Chickamauga, good news. Many of you have already gotten your address confirmation emails from QML. So orders to North America are now shipping. We're going to be doing rest of world shortly after that. Many of you who have bought from us before understand our process, which is that we get our games into QML, which is in Orlando, Florida. We ship to North America, And then we have a batch shipment of those games, which go all the way to Southampton, England. And then from there, we do the last mile shipping to rest of world. So the EU, Asia, anywhere else in the world, Australia. And that's how we do the last mile shipping for rest of world. So we're getting that batch shipment is already ready to go. It's going to be on its way to Southampton, I assume, this week. And then rest of world fulfillment will begin shortly after that. All right, let's talk about 65. So it is on the boat. It should be in Long Beach very soon. So for those of you who follow our updates and understand our fulfillment process, you might think Long Beach is weird because we usually go through Miami, and you are totally right. We did this in hopes that we'd be able to, since this game had already been printed when some of the tariff uncertainty started, we decided that we would go ahead and ship to Long Beach because it could get to the United States a little bit quicker. And then we would railroad it across the country to Orlando, which is different. We usually go to Miami, but it's faster to get to the West Coast than to Miami, as you can imagine, geographically. And we could ensure that the games would get here before the tariff reprieve changed, depending on what happens with that. So this was our way of just being strategic and keeping our costs low and getting your guys' games to you as quickly as possible. So based on the information we have now, 65 and all of the Kickstarter stuff should be at QML by the end of this month of July, which is really exciting. So we're fulfilling Chickamauga this month, and we're going to begin fulfillment for 65 later this month or early August. So that's really exciting. All right, Old School Tactical Volume 5, Battle for France 1940. In addition, the expansion for Old School Tactical Volume 5, First to Fight, which is Poland 1939. These two games are coming to Kickstarter on July 22nd, launching at noon. Okay, it's really important that you go ahead and sign up for this pre-launch page because we're going to be doing something new to give you guys a great deal. Okay, typically what we do is that the first 3 people get the game for $1. We realize that can be pretty hard, cause a lot of frustration, and takes a little bit of luck, right, and great internet connection to get to be one of those first 3 people. So what we are doing now is that we are going to offer the steepest discount on this game for the first 30 minutes, okay, of the Kickstarter. This way, everybody has a way better chance of getting a good deal. So it's still important that you follow that pre-launch page so that you're notified as soon as the Kickstarter launches. But those first 30 minutes, you're going to get the steepest discount, okay? So it's not going to be limited by number of people, but it's going to be a time limit. So it's not going to be $1 because that would be crazy, but it will be a steep discount. So you want to get that pre-launch page followed because you're going to get the notification as soon as we launch, and then it'll give you 30 minutes to get the steepest discount possible on the Kickstarter. We're still going to offer different pledge levels after that first 30 minutes closes, but we thought this was a great way to give everybody more of a chance of getting a great deal on this game. If you're interested in learning more about Old School Tactical 5 or the Old School Tactical series, it is a tactical 2-player war game set in World War II in all kinds of different theaters. Like you can see from the title, this is our 5th volume, and it's designed by Shane Logan. Shane Logan does all the art. If you're interested in this, I have quite a few other videos on the channel about Old School Tactical. Additionally, you can search YouTube, and many other influencers have done videos on this series. It's very popular, it's really fast, easy to learn, and fun to play. We're particularly excited about this volume of Old School Tactical because, like I said, it is a tactical World War II system that's really fast, easy to learn, fun to play, and the pacing is great. And additionally, this is going to be a tactical version of early World War II, which most people say is pretty underrepresented. So if you're interested in that time period of France 1940, Poland 1939, and you want to play it at the tactical level, this is going to be the game for you. So make sure you follow the pre-launch page linked in the description below. Kickstarter launches July 22nd at noon. Okay, YA 16. We haven't published one of these magazines in a couple years. We've been busy, but we are back at it, and we are hard at work, and we're really excited about it. I'm going to go ahead and give you a sneak peek at the complete game that comes with YA 16. So for those of you who are familiar with YA Magazine, it always comes with a complete game. So it's a really great value. This complete game is actually going to be the Squad Battles Starter Kit. So for those of you who are thinking, like, I've heard Squad Battles before, what is that? That is the same system as 85, 65, and the upcoming 95. Okay, so if you are familiar with that system, you can play this game. If you have been thinking about getting into that system, this is going to be a great starter kit for you. What it's going to do, it's going to cover the skirmishes on the island of Grenada from 1983, several of the skirmishes from Operation Fury, and it uses the same system, like I said, as 65, 85, and the upcoming 95. So this is going to be a starter kit, so it's a simplified version. It's not going to have artillery or anything armored. It's just going to be infantry battles. For those of you who haven't heard about squad battles, please check out some of the videos on my channel or the YouTube channel that we have for Flying Pig. We have some playthroughs for 85, how to play 85. We have a 65 tabletop simulator video, so you can see the system. It's a really fun, fast-paced, card-driven system. So you're going to be resolving all combat with cards as opposed to dice and things like that. Lastly, for YAWS 16, we do anticipate it being out this fall, if not sooner. So it's going to be coming up pretty soon. Like I said, it's a really good value. It's over 80 pages, and then in addition to that, you have a complete game that always comes with this magazine. It's full color, it's beautiful, it's going to be laid out by Aaron Wood, who did the rules and the scenario book for Chickamauga, among other things for our company. He always does a great job. So if you're interested in this, keep an eye out and, subscribe to our newsletter, because we will be sending out a newsletter when YAWS 16 comes in stock. Lastly, just a reminder, we were originally going to be going to WBC later this month, but we did have to cancel due to a family obligation. Totally a good thing, but we're sorry that we can't attend WBC this year. We had a great time last year. Maybe we'll be able to come in 2026, but we did have to cancel this year. So if you were going to be looking for Flying Pig, we're not going to be there. We apologize. But as always, family first. Thank you so much for watching this July 2025 monthly update from Flying Pig Games. If you haven't followed the pre-launch page for Old School Tactical Volume 5 for the Kickstarter, it is linked in the description below. Please remember to follow that so you could be one of the people who get a great deal within the first 30 minutes of the Kickstarter. That 30-minute great deal window is going to close at 12:30. So you want to make sure you are notified as soon as we launch so you can get that great deal within the first 30 minutes. Thank you, as always, for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. We really appreciate it. See you next week.